What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel, and today we are checking out the FuriBee QAV95. It is the 95mm micro brushless FPV racer. I got the bind and fly version with the Frsky XM receiver. As you can see, the one single antenna coming out of the back here. It is kind of taped together with the VTX dipole antenna, so it is looking pretty nice straight out of the box. And it also comes PNP as well. We are checking it out. It comes in all black, as you can see. Very cool looking quadcopter. Half moon style prop guards, 5-bladed black props. We got the whole black thing going on here. Very nice. It is the true X frame. A bunch of cutouts on the carbon fiber frame to lighten the load, but it is very solid, measuring in at 3mm in thickness. We got some side plates over here measuring in at about 2mm in thickness as well. Some plastic supports between the two side plates, a couple of screws holding it in place all over the place, and it is hingeable. So what I did was I unscrewed this screw right here on both sides, and this plastic is in two pieces. It just hinges over. It is still connected on the bottom over here, and I was able to access the XM receiver and bind my quadcopter with my Taranis QX7S. So very easy, and put it back and just screw it back on. Very nice. Now the motors on this baby here are the 1104 7500 kV motors, and we got some 5-bladed 2-inch props. I'm not sure what the brand of the props are. It does not have any markings on them, but pretty nice. I've already flown it with a 3S battery. Believe it or not, I skipped the 2S and I went straight into the 3S battery, and it performs very well. Now the ESCs on this baby are the 4-in-1 BLHeli-S 20 amp ESCs. That's right, 20 amp ESCs. Support 2 to 3S batteries, and they are the D-Shot protocol ESCs. And the flight controller on this baby is the Omnibus F3 flight controller, and it was already pre-installed with Omnibus 3.2.2 Betaflight firmware. So very late firmware, dated in November 17 or something like that. And it also has Betaflight OSD, and it also has buzzer support as well as some LED support as well on the flight controller. And we got a couple of LED lights here, and the buzzer is in the back. All right. So the camera on this baby over here is the 700 TV9 CMOS camera. I'm not sure about the field of view, but it does have a great big wide field of view, probably around 130, maybe up to about 150. I'm not sure, but somewhere around there you are able to see everything that is in front of you and everything that is on the side, peripheral vision of you. So very nice video feed coming off of this camera. And the VTX is right on top of the flight controller, and it is the 5.8 gigahertz 48 channel VTX with a single button to change the channels and the frequency as well as power output. I believe this one here is a in the instruction manual it says 25 milliwatt and 100 milliwatt switchable, but on the product page it says 25 milliwatt and 600 milliwatt switchable. I'm kind of believing that in the instruction manual rather than the product page itself, it seems kind of odd that it's 25 milliwatt and 600 milliwatt. I think it's more like a 25 and 100 milliwatt, but I do have it set on 100 milliwatt if that is, or I might have it set on 600 milliwatt. I don't have any measuring device to measure how many milliwatts, but however, there's a single button to change the frequency and the channels and the power output, so that is very nice. Hold it down for 3 seconds, you change the channels. Hold it down for 3 seconds more, you're in the frequency changing mode, and you short press it to change the frequency. Hold it down for another 3 seconds, takes you into the power output mode, and you can switch from 1 light or 2 lights. So 25 or 100 or 25 or 600, whichever one it is changing to. Now we got the dipole antenna right here, and you notice something else. The XT30 plug, the battery connector plug, is coming out of the front of the quadcopter. That is a little bit odd, but they do provide you with a XT30 plug, so you'll have to kind of wrap this thing around. It does work, however. If you got a battery that has the XT30 and you place it facing backwards, you can kind of wrap the cable and wrap this cable, so it kind of works, a wrap around kind of connector instead of it ballooning out in the back. So that is very nice. Came with this battery strap, a Velcro battery strap, very short, but they got it in there and it works out. I just put a little foam pad right here, and I cut it out to make sure that I don't hit those screws, and I hot glued it in place, and that is working out for me. So very, very nice build. Like I said, I already flown it directly with the 3S battery, and it is a terrific flyer. But there is something unique about this build right here. As you can see, the ESCs are different shape from the flight controller. The flight controller is kind of rectangular in shape, and the ESCs are the square in shape. They don't have any holes to mount it. However, they do have a mounting hole in the back. So there's one standoff holding the flight controller and the ESC to this little silver contraption, the little bracket on the bottom, and the screw is going off from the bottom of the carbon fiber frame straight. So there's one screw in the back, or one standoff holding it down, and another one in the front. So there's only two screws holding down the flight controller and the ESC. So that is a little bit unique. I haven't seen one like that lately, or any time before rather. Anyways, that is a little bit unique. And what it comes in the box, we do have the instruction manual that I've just shown you, and it goes through the changing of the frequency and the channels of the VTX. Also give you a diagram of the ESCs. As you can see, there's just two mounting holes, front and back, so that is pretty unique. And there's the flight controller as well. As you can see, there's the mounting holes in the front and back as well. So very nice detailed instruction manual. There's some specs and how to go about binding it as well. So very, very nice instruction manual. We'll get a little bag of, I don't know what this is, just a little bit pieces of foam cutouts. You can stick it somewhere. I'm not sure where you stick it though. They don't really tell you what that is for, so I'm not sure about that. But they do, however, give you some motor protective guards made out of plastic, the same type that's used right here for the prop guards. So if you remove the prop guards, you are able to substitute it with these babies here, so you can protect the motor. So that is very nice of them to give you, and they give you a whole bunch of motor screws as well. So a very, very nice flyer. What we are going to do now is go for a little line of sight flight test as a commentary FPV flight as well. So let's go and check this baby out. All right, we got the FuriBee QAV95 ready to go. I got my Tyrannus QX7S as well. However, I do have a XT30 to JST connector converter cable connected to it, so I can run my 2S batteries. Most of my 2S batteries come with a JST connector. So we got a GNB 450 milliamp 2S battery ready to go. So let's go ahead and connect this baby up. There we go. We got some red and blue LED lights right up in the back. They stay on all the time. And we also do have those clear LED lights, programmable LED lights. They do change color, but they're facing up, so I'm not sure what good they're gonna do when you're flying about. So let's go ahead and check this baby out. There you go, 3 beeps. Arming it, and there we go, the QAV95. Very, very stable. A very nice flyer. I've already kind of flown it with the 3S battery, and it performs very, very well with the 3S battery as well. So let's go ahead and do a punch out. That is the 2S punch out there. One more. There you go. Performs very well.
2.
Got enough speed with the 2S. And very accurate of a flyer too. Alright. Not bad at all. Okay. Flicking it over to acro. Oh, pretty fast little flips on this baby here. There we go. Nice. Nice little flyer. And with the prop guards on, this could be a very, very nice indoor flyer as well for the winter months coming ahead. Very, very nice. All right, let's go ahead and bring this baby in now and check it out with some FPV goggles, 2S and 3S. There we go, nice. All right, here we go with the FuriBee QAV95, but as you can see on the bottom, it says GOFLY CP90, and that's how this thing came out of the box with the craft name already punched in Betaflight. So it says GOFLY CP90, so it might just be a rebranded quadcopter by FuriBee. So I just wanted to leave that alone to show you how it came out of the box. So let's go ahead and arm this baby up and check it out. I got a 2S battery, and this is my first flight with a 2S battery. I just had one initial flight with a 3S battery yesterday, and it did fantastic. And looks like it's doing pretty good with a 2S battery as well. This thing is a very quick flyer, very fast. So far so good, everything looks fantastic. The FPV feed is nice, performs very well. Nice little flips right out of the box. It came with its own PID settings and its own rate settings as well, but I changed it over to my own rates and left the PIDs alone. So I'm running the stock PIDs that the factory came with, and it is not the stock Betaflight PIDs. So pretty nice. Very nice, this little quadcopter. My goodness. Whoa, a little static there upon throttling up. So the power supply is needing a lot more power than what this battery can offer, just about. We are at 6.8, 6.9 now. Oh, it sucks up the juice rather quickly, this one. Yeah, it had no problems running on the 3S, and this is one fast quadcopter, guys. Okay, let me try and slow it down and kind of take it easy there. Okay, slowing it down. Yep, you can slow it down too. Nice. It can be a very nice indoor flyer. Nice backyard flyer. This thing's got tons of speed. Man, look at that. Yep, I'm starting to get more static just by throttling up a little bit, so the battery is on the low. So let's go ahead and bring this baby in. It doesn't provide you with that much of a flight time with the 2S battery. Okay, landed it. As you can see, all those static, that means the power is getting low. So this thing consumes a lot of power. There you have our first FPV flight with a 2S battery. Alright, here we go. We got a 3S battery installed on this baby, so let's check it out with the 3S. Although it did pretty good with a 2S battery, I think this quadcopter here, this little micro, is designed to take a 3S, because it sucks up the battery on the 2S rather quickly. Man, look at how nice this thing flies in 3S. You got tons of hang time on this thing. Unbelievable. 2-incher. Wow. Yeah, the field of view is very, very nice. Check it out as I'm passing by the car. Yeah, almost side view. So it's got a pretty wide field of view here. So very, very nice. Man, this is just a fun little flyer to fly. Oh my God. And it sucks up the juice. Look at that, I got 10.2. Now I've been only flying for a minute, 40 something seconds. So yeah, power hungry little quadcopter, but it performs very well. Wow, unbelievable. Yeah, and it is flashing away. So let me go ahead and bring it down. All right, so that is our FPV flight with a 3S battery on the FuriBee QAV95. Awesome. All right, so just got done flying the QAV95 by FuriBee. And what can I say about this quadcopter? Wow, it blew me away. So much speed. 3S worked fantastic. However, it does suck up the juice a lot, but man, this thing flies awesome. Yeah, this is a nice one to get. And it is only 2 inches. And I'm flying with prop guards. And I'm flying with those 5-bladed props as well. Unbelievable. Unbelievable speed. Unbelievable power. What else can I say? Very accurate. And it's just a pleasure to fly this baby right here. Yeah, I think you should get yourself one of these guys just for fun during the winter months coming up ahead. Yeah. It's going to be a terrific indoor flyer, and if you can get outside, man, this thing can do loops around your house, in your backyard, or a small park for that matter. Man, this thing performed extraordinarily terrific, I have to say. Yep, it is the QAV95 by FuriBee. That is my flight test and review. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you again next time.